Okay lads, so we're going to go through the floor work now. Move this up. So, done your standing work, done all your sets. Now you're going to go down and do your floor work. Okay, so everything on this will involve using the mat. We're going to start with 2 exercises that you do back to back. You do 1 set of the first exercise, and you go straight to the set of the second exercise. First exercise is going to be a glute bridge. Okay, so I'm lying nice and flat, making a double chin, elbows out to the side just for support. You can take this off, the more confident and stay where you feel. Going to bridge back up. Okay, and we're just checking here. Then we're now nice and lined up. Okay, so we can just look down towards our knees. Okay, we shouldn't be going too far. We certainly shouldn't be sagging low. Let's reposition myself. So nice and level. From this position, okay, I'm looking at my knees about hip width apart. Okay, focusing on my hips, elbows are down. I'm just going to lift one leg off. Just foot comes off 2 or 3 inches. Okay, it's going to really load up the side that's on the ground. Okay, let's hold that for 2 seconds. Back down. Down we go for the bridge. Come up from the bridge. Load up the other side. Lift off. 2 seconds. Okay, and you'll really feel that working going through your glutes, your hamstrings. You should feel the kind of unit around your stomach is having to really work to stop you tipping. Okay, so that's the key, is that we don't come up and just lift off and just drop the hips. Okay, so coming up and dropping the hips is a big no-no. So you just work on concentrating. If you can't lift off without dropping the hips, you just flutter between the floor and up. Okay, it's going to really load up this side. Just making sure the hips stay neutral. So I like to put my fingers on my hips here, just to give me some feedback. Elbows down on the ground for support. The easier that becomes, the elbows can come off. Okay, and I'm working really, really hard here to stabilise. Okay, so we go down, we come up, that's 1 rep on the left. We go down, we come up, that's 1 rep on the right. So you're aiming to do 6 reps on each side, okay, come back to back. Okay, then we go straight into the next exercise, which is just with our elbows out to the side or our hands out to the side. Okay, we're just going to bring our legs up to 90 degrees. Okay, 90 here, so 90 degrees. We're just going to very, very slowly rotate, keeping the shoulder blades pressed onto the floor. Okay, so I don't want to see the shoulders coming up. Shoulders pressed onto the floor. It's going to rotate very, very slowly so you start to feel a stretch down here, the outside of the abdomen. Going slowly back to the centre, slowly back to the other side. Okay, back up. Slowly over to the left. Back up. Slowly over to the right. Okay, and you're looking at my chin position now. Looking pretty awful because I'm making a double chin, but it's keeping the back of my neck nice and long. So everybody always wants to go into extension at this point, make it nice and comfortable. Keep everything locked in, so you're keeping a nice neutral spine. Okay, the gap between your knees should just be about sort of 3 to 4 inches. Or if you can, hold the knees together. Might just squash where you don't want to squash there, unfortunately. So just keep it nice and slow, as far as you can go. Nice and slow, as far as you can go. Okay, so this is a slow anti-rotational movement. Okay, so we don't want to be swinging left and right and torquing and using momentum to throw us back. Just want to be nice and slow back and forward. Okay, so aiming for 6 to 8 repetitions on each side. So that's 1 coming back. That's 1 coming back. Okay. 6 to 8 on each side. Obviously build up to that. Okay, so you've done your bridges, you've now done your anti-rotational knee drop movement. Okay, so you're doing 1 set of your bridges, 1 set of the knee drops that you've just shown you there. You'll go back and do another set of the bridges and then another set of these knee drops. Okay, so that's 2 sets each. The last one is going to be pretty similar to the knee drop. This time I want your hands out in a big Y. Okay, so rather than being out making like a T with your body, you're going to bring the arms up to make a big Y. Okay, and from that position, knees together, I just want you to drop down. Okay, you can bring the feet towards the floor near the end part. Okay, you should start to feel a nice big stretch coming down the front of the chest, going all the way across your abdomen. Okay, so I'm feeling that right in my right armpit and chest. Okay, so I'm still reaching out my right hand. Okay, I'm not allowing the shoulder to come off. I'm still allowing this right shoulder to kind of keep pressing down as my shoulder blades trying to hit the floor. Just dropping those knees to the left. Okay, could count for 5 or 6 seconds. Okay, then I'm going to come back up to the middle again. I'm going to go to the left, so I'm coming over, I'm going to drop my feet now, knees together. And I can feel a big, big stretch going on in my left pectoral. region. Back up. I'm going to go off. On the other side, my feet come down. Big stretch in my right pectoral region now. Okay, double chin all the time. Back up. Going off to the right side. Stretch the left, feet down, knees down. Okay, so aiming to do 10 repetitions each side. Have a break and then perform another set of 10 repetitions. Okay, so the key is with that exercise, just trying to keep stretching out. Okay, so as opposed to ramming the forearm down the floor, try and keep pushing that arm out, but at the same time you keep the shoulder blade and the shoulder in contact with the floor. Okay, so you only go as far with the knee drop before the shoulder comes off. So for me, that's about there. As soon as I go any further, my shoulder has to come off, and I've got a big gap between my arm and the floor, which is putting a lot of torque on the front part of the capsule of the shoulder. And that's your floor section for your gym work.